Like YouTube, what's cracking? It's your Angrybiracial back with another video. Y'all know how I do. I gotta keep my foot on the necks of these modern males 24/7. Yo, your boy's sick. I know you can hear it in my voice. My voice is gone, man. I got a bad cold, just came out of nowhere. So the videos and live streams I had planned for this week to do, I had to push all the way back. But how y'all doing this afternoon? It is hot as hell out here in Columbus, Ohio. It was cold this morning, hence why I put on this sweater. But that shit changed quickly. Now I'm over here sweating my royal biracial buns off. I had some time to kill because, my kids get out of school around 3:30. I figured I'll stop and get me a quick lunch and talk to y'all for a minute. Man, I just had a big old coughing fit, so my eyes seem a little watery. That's what just happened. The only benefit about being sick is Mrs. Angrybiracial loves my sick voice. But for those who don't know, I am starting my own streaming network. Hold on, let me turn this AC on. It is hot as a motherfucker in here. I thought I could do the video without it because the AC adds some weird sound in the background, but fuck it. It's hot. And I got the sweater on. It's hot. But as I was saying, I'm starting my own streaming network. This is a network where I can bring on other creators. I can still do my content. I can put up movies. Basically, my own Netflix. My content will reach a global audience. It'll be available on Netflix. There'll be a little thing that says Angrybiracial streaming or whatever I want to call it. I haven't figured out what I want to call it yet. There'll be a little app on Netflix or on Prime, Amazon Prime, Fire TV on Roku, Apple TV, and it will be instantly monetized via ads and subscriptions. Just to be clear, I have not reached out to Cynthia G yet, but I'm just going to use her as an example. If I can get this TV streaming network up and running, imagine me bringing someone like Cynthia G onto the network and giving her her own channel there. And you can log into Apple TV, to Roku, to Amazon Prime, to Fire TV. Click on her channel and access all of her content. Knowing you watching her content and watching the ads or even buying a subscription to her content goes directly into her pocket. The same thing with me and my content and any other creators that I bring onto there. I can host hundreds of creators, give them all their own channels. This will be a streaming service where you no longer got to worry about being censored. Don't worry about community guidelines or getting strikes or having to bite your tongue. You can't say this, you can't say that. This is owned and operated by Angrybiracial LLC Studios. So imagine an entire BWE network. And I'm going to put movies on there. I'm going to have to start with movies whose copyright expired, so older movies I can put on there, while I'm making contracts behind the scenes to put newer movies on there. This was brought to my attention by a friend of mine. He has his own streaming service just like this, using the same company. He uses his for pirated movies and stuff like that. So he pirates movies and then uploads them to his streaming service. I can't say the name of his streaming service because I'll get a community guidelines. But maybe, just maybe, I'll drop a link down below somewhere to his website. So I'm asking my audience, if you support this vision or this dream of having our own streaming service and having your favorite creators on this streaming service, with this cold, it's hard to talk, on this streaming service, then help me create it. I normally don't ask for donations on my channel, but I just bought my house, so my funding is kind of low right now. Plus, with these tariffs, I own a farm. Plus, with these tariffs, my farm's taking a hit. Possibility I might lose my workers because of the mass deportations. They're afraid of getting deported, so they're talking about leaving themselves. So I figured I would ask my audience. I have a meeting on Friday at 11 o'clock with a rep from TV Startup. I talked to him already. He gave me all the details about it and everything else and the pricing. And we scheduled a conference call for a live demo of it. So I'm trying to raise $5,000. And I figured that would be simple, right? Because I got 73,000 subscribers. I know at least 5,000 of y'all would support this vision of having our own TV streaming network. So if 5,000 of y'all sent me a Cash App of just $1 or a PayPal of just $1, we can get this up and running ASAP. Of course, there's monthly fees and shit like that, but I'll handle it. The monthly fee, I think, is like $300 a month. And that covers all maintenance and shit like that, and any issues, and just to have everything on their servers. It also covers the fees for it going on to Apple TV, for going on to Netflix, for going on to Amazon Prime, for going on to Roku. But I figure within the first month, I will make that back and some. And hopefully after a couple years of having this up, I would have made enough so I can start making our own movies. Movies featured around my books, movies featured around my content, and the content of other creators that are on the streaming service. My Cash App is the $ Angrybiracial. My PayPal is my email address, angrybiracial.com. I'll also have it in the description of the video. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if there's something y'all willing to get behind. I can do it by myself. It just take several more months for me to recoup after buying the house and decorating the house and stuff like that. I'm hoping my audience, the community I've built, will get behind me on this. You know, because I'm always complaining on my channel about my views being throttled, being shadow banned, losing subscribers and stuff like that. And a lot of you have sent me emails saying that you're not getting notifications, that you've been unsubscribed. We won't have to worry about this anymore on my streaming platform. Those who want to do a monthly subscription, it's going to be as low as $2 a month. $2 a month to access the full plethora of content creators I'm going to have on there. And best believe, as soon as I get this up and running, I'm going to reach out to a lot of different content creators. They can still keep their YouTube channels, their Rumble channels, their Patreons, but I want to bring them on to my streaming service as well. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. I hope I can count on y'all support. Be safe. Peace.